Now I'll make the front part of the bracket, square it off, 90-degree angle, 2 centimeters up. I'll make the line to 0 here. We're going to cut this off and this. And then you need something to make these round. But there you can use a can or piece of tape. It doesn't really matter as long as it's round. Now this distance here to here can vary. That's the distance from the wall to the end part. Now I've cut it out with a jigsaw. You don't really need to do all this, you can just make it square if you want to, but this adds a bit more detail, and later on I'm going to round off these edges, so give it a nice finish. And I'm starting to do this round finish. I'm using one of these. And I'm going to round off this edge right here. Will look something like this. Just need to sand off these burnt areas here. The reason why I don't go any further up than this is because I'm going to have some writing here, so I need a sharp edge on both sides here. This is the bottom part. Same at the top. This line right here is the bottom part of this one right here. Finish with rounding off the edges, top and bottom. Now I'm going to start on these, just this edge here, both sides. I'm going to take a smaller radius for these, so yeah. Now I've made a radius on both sides. Just need the last one. Now I'll start making some cutouts here for the part, the horizontal part that actually holds up the dummy. I'm going to cut halfway in. This is only 3 centimeters. 3 centimeters by 3 centimeters. Now this is the vertical part. It's 3 centimeters by 6 centimeters. So I'm gonna cut out the same hole as I did in this part onto the vertical part, so they will lock. And this is with measurements: 3 centimeters down, 90-degree on the top part. I'm going to make this a little bit bigger than 3 centimeters. I add on 2 mil. All cutouts are now done. So we're going to put it in here. It's a bit of a tight fit. There you go. We're going to put all 4 in, make them fit. Now we're going to drill some holes for some screws, 1 in each side, top part here and bottom part here, in from the sides. Now I'm going to pre-drill a hole right in the center right here, so I can get the screw in from the back side and into here. I'm going to put one in the top or the bottom part and one in the top part of the hole. And the screws goes in here and here. Now before I start gluing and putting screws in, I need to sand everything off, taking off all the pin marks and whatnot. So it's a bit easier to sand it off now than when the brackets are on. So ready for glue. I'm going to use a standard all around white glue. I'm pre-drilling the timber with a very small drill bit so the timber doesn't crack when I put the screw in. So pre-drill into this one. These are pretty long screws. They will go through this, and just into the other part here. We have removed all the excess glue, and now all we've got left is these hard bits right here, which can easily be taken off with a sharp chisel. Like this. Don't try to sand it off because it will give you a pretty uneven surface. So do it this way, take all the hard bits off with a sharp chisel, and then you can sand it. Now I'm going to start with the horizontal ones that actually carries the dummy. I'm going to make it 175, 180 centimeters long. I've rounded off the ends. You don't need to do that, but well, yeah. The hole in the dummy is about 3 by 6, so I'm gonna make this a bit less, 5.7, 2.7. Now these will sit in here. We need to cut off half of this so it will lock itself here. Now I've made a small cutout here, halfway in. It should fit into here. There we go. So as you can see, they lock each other. So you don't need any nails or anything like that. You need a bit of play. It doesn't need to be tight here. You do that on both ends. Top and bottom. On this one here, I have around 75 centimeters from the center to the center here. Now I have put on some varnish, 4 coats, and getting ready to put on some stickers. That looks pretty good. Now I've finished with all the stickers. 2 of these flowers at the top, and on one of them the other. Well, I'm pretty happy with the result, and I hope that this video will help you make the brackets for wall mounted dummy.